Tipo, va a ser mi casa. Como ve el Pedi 3 hoy. Se me va a explotar la cabeza, boludo. Me va a explotar la puta cabeza. 112.000. Vamos, Vamos. Vamos a buscar el partido, gente, vamos. Se trabó. Se trabó. Se trabó el stream. Murió el stream. Ahí está. No otra vez más. Pero... ¿alguien más se está trabando?
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Highley.
Amigo, cuando pongo pantalla completa se muere esto. ¿Qué onda? Y no va, Y no va. Literalmente no va. Uy. Es como que se muere la RAM. Es como que se muere la RAM.
Hello everybody, welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Y si no, no.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
The Game Awards. Official live stream.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today,
vamos a ver un poco más con delay, pero lo podemos ver acá. Y acá lo podemos ver en pantalla completa. No sé por qué Twitch cuando pongo pantalla completa explota.
A cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia. Es Prince of Persia, sí o sí. Pero es un juego de scroll lateral.
All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
¿Qué? Parece un Prince of Persia literalmente. Pero es Prince of Persia pero raro. Está bueno ese modo.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Prince of Persia The Last Crown. Hoy se fue January 18. Duro, La fecha es dura, pero bueno.
There's a little
Vi
surprise.
PC4,
Prince of Persia: The
PC5,
Lost Crown
creo
is
que es
coming
PC.
in January 2024, a brand new action
Y está
adventure
cambiado el Prince of
platformer
Persia.
in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years.
Una banda, ¿no?
That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
A ver. Uy. Buen lado.
I have had enough of you.
Che, me sacás el...
Before I put you down.
Uy. Che, pero... Ah. Contaba como me estaba tocando eso. A ver, ahora. Espera. Uf.
You have proven worthy of
Este es
joining
llegar, ¿no?
us. Come, there are other champions I
Por
must
radio.
gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's
Acá yo no
mine,
juego Mortal
and I
Kombat
won't
desde
give it
el...
up without a fight.
Desde el Johnny Monk, más o menos. De Play 2. No es una franquicia que esté muy... Muy familiarizada. Uy. Volvieron los X-Ray.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, God of Fire.
God of Fire. Oh. Nunca falta. Qué bonito escenario, amigo.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Este Raiden. ¿Qué tiene? No sé qué es el otro. Para acá, creo que era ese. ¿Será Cano, creo?
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished.
Milena.
I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Milena y Gitana. Tipo, este es el clásico. Super clásico. Mira ahora. Ahí con un lado. Este es Milena, ¿no? Es que se puede llamar acompañante. Creo que va a ser pelea de 2 contra 2 o 3 contra 3, me parece. Me anda, acaba de tirar el coso y la cabeza está bien. Johnny Cage era este. ¿Johnny Cage? Nicolas Cage, Johnny Cage. Mortal Kombat 1. Ah, son amiguix, mira. Y el señor puede ser September 19. ¡Ya mismo sale! Shansung. And Betaxes.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
¿Quién? Ed Boon. ¿Cómo se llama? A ver si
Congratulations!
Ed Boon.
All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1, so tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters, and these fighters actually, they will join the fight. But a lot of
blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, you know. So you can can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see, that's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, you know, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move.
So
the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly. And you see, there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want. And they have, you know, in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you see them appear twice in there.
Por ejemplo, mi favorito es el Johnny Monk. Entonces filmarían haciendo hack and slash o algo así. El Armagedón también me gustó mucho, el modo historia ese medio televisivo que tenía. A mí me gustó. Y aparte tiene un modo de carrera bastante bien el Armagedón, pero no, el último Mortal Kombat que a mí me llegó a gustar fue el Johnny Monk, que era cooperativo, podías jugar dos, era muy bueno. A mí me gustaba mucho. Y después creo que no le llegué a agarrar el hilo un poco más, un poquito al 11, un poquito al... El X10 creo que es, y nada. Pero porque yo no soy fan de los juegos de pelea, entonces no me llama... Pero no porque use Mortal Kombat, no me gusta ni Mortal Kombat ni ningún otro juego de pelea. Pero bueno.
Well, speaking of
si hicieran otro coso, otro tipo de modalidad, y modo historia, porque también al fin y al cabo ahora mismo te cuentan una historia, pero sigue siendo un juego de pelea. Entonces,
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. With this has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, you know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who has faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Claro. Este juego está muy bueno. Y nunca tuve tiempo de darle.
Hey you! What's going on?
Yo creo que de seguro que ese Diablo. Si es free to play, digo, el primero. Nunca se había anunciado este juego, ¿no? Igual. ¿Serie 2 o ya se había anunciado? En Tutmore. ¡Julio 28! Para encontrar más. No, para no que salía.
Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Capcom. Street Fighter. Yukan. Street Fighter. Es Ryu. Skin de Street Fighter 6. Es online only game.
Artificial intelligence, Leviathan.
O historia o algo. Son todos robots, son todos lo mismo pero todos robots, ¿no? Por Exoprimal. Un colab 1. ¿Cómo fue los míos? A ver, el julio 14. Algo tenemos bien capaz. Bueno, el Exoprimal.
Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Alan, el despierto. Sí. No, Nicolas Cage. DVD. Esto es lo de DVD. Sí. Ya se había visto, se había filtrado.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
¡No, bueno! ¡Una banda! ¡Una banda! ¡Amigo! ¡Amigo!
Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror, Michael Myers, you said all these different
igual a
characters all
cualquier
coming together.
otro.
And you play
Otro
yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and
sí, acaba de terminar literalmente. Acaba de terminar antes que esto, literalmente.
And it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think as a
Liu Kang,
survivor
Scorpio, Sub-Zero,
is like a bonding experience.
Baraka,
it's a bit like
Kung-Lao.
hide and go seek. You have
Sí,
your
recién se
other
reveló.
teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason.
Sí, fíjate, si no en YouTube debería estar ya, si no salió ya en YouTube debería estar por salir.
Fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything.
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt down to the most minimal exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game?
Somebody very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in. Ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, excuse me, what I noticed. Excuse me, sinuses, allergies.
59 años, claro. En el 64 nació. 64 años tiene. Está re bien,
it's time down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Ahora mismo no me acuerdo de ninguna película que haya visto, pero sí, vi bastante.
Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go, lock it in.
Nicolas Cage. ¿Qué sigue, boludo? Rambo en DVD. Toretto en DVD.
Officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Ah, encima están robando con el trailer, man. Es muy igual, amigo. Oh. Bien. Ah, bueno. Me lo estoy esquivando solo porque es Nicolas Cage. Quédate. ¿Qué nuevo mapa, no? Por cierto. July 25.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
¿Qué película esta, no?
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive. I won't abandon Siri.
Al final está este tipo. Había escuchado que se habían peleado, no sé qué.
You're right.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
Es el rey, me imagino.
If war is coming,
No cómo se llama, pero el rey de Wisima, creo era. Esa creo que es una Jennifer Impostor.
Are you?
Escuché que la primera es God y la segunda es Me. De esta. Uy. No, el de Witcher real no pasa. ¡Ah! Está la Witch Hunt.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
Oh,
We're
bueno.
witches.
Is that so?
The Witcher.
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow, fangs, just like a boatload of fangs, all up in your business.
Netflix sigue vivo. Alguna novedad interesante además, recién vi lo de MK God. Salió Nicolas Cage en DVD. Salió Nicolas Cage a hablar, el actor real. De Version of Ethan Carter. Este juego era bueno. La serie de Witcher. Y nada más. Salió uno al principio, pero ya me olvidé que era. O sea, no era nada importante. Se viene, dice que se guardan una sorpresa a God para el final. ¡Ojo! Doom. Dasho es Doom. The Witch Hunt. Sí, está bueno encima, Begins. Está bueno encima. Es un Metal Helsinki Impostor. Pero sin está bueno, ¿Y cuánto queda para el final? No, ni idea. Acá empezó, boludo. Hace media horita empezó. Witchfire. September, ¿no? ¿Cuánto? 20. Eso está bueno. Smilegate Entertainment.
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
¿Qué es esto? Oh, el juego de VR, boludo. Reaccion. Sé que van a mostrar también el Alan Wake 2, seguro. Pues está en el título, entonces no lo voy a mostrar. Toma. Esto sí era VR. Era obvio que era VR. Mira, cooperativo. Crossfire cierra espada. ¿Lo dije? Perfecto. Agosto de 2023. ¡Oh! Ya lo puedo jugar, boludo. Falta solo comprarse las putas de VR. ¿Esto qué mierda es? Scan for Special Offer. Let's go. No, monitor. Ojo, que encima me quiero. ¡Sí! Ya valió la pena. Ya valió la pena. God este juego. El Remnant 2. God. Ya valió la pena. Por favor que salga el release date. Sale el release date, me voy contento, boludo.
No turning back after this. You sure?
Locura. Locura. Mira con plataforma, mira. No, en el tren. Va a ser una locura este juego, yo lo confío. Espero que no salga mal optimizado, con bugs que te bajan abajo del juego, del escenario del juego, por favor. Yo tengo mucha fe a este. El 1 me encantó. Me encantó. No, una locura. Una locura esto. ¡Julio 25! ¿Cómo? A ver. Julio 25, pronto, ¿Julio 25 dijo? Anuncia Half-Life 3 y una mierda va a anunciar Half-Life 3. Una mierda. ¿Julio 25 sale el juego? Me vuelvo loco. 2 meses. Ya casi. Mes y pico. Es lo que se me viene a la mente con gran sorpresa. No, boludo, me hacen anunciar Half-Life 3. Para mí, Valve está o no quiere desarrollar juegos o está preparando todas las secuelas juntas. Por eso sacó Counter-Strike 2. Y va a venir un día, el año que viene, y va a decir, bueno, Valve se saca la chota, Left 4 Dead 3, Half-Life 3, Portal 3, va a sacar Counter-Strike 3, porque para sacar 2, y ahí pum, va a sacar la chota, la pone arriba de la mesa y es, bueno, tomen. Y ahí nosotros nos volvemos locos y empezamos a escupir fuego por la boca así corte. ¿Y esto? ¿Eh? ¿Qué es un remake? Sonic Back in the Brand New Adventure. Es un remake. With an all new look. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles. Sí. Knuckles Gold, Amy. ¿No está Chocolate? ¿Cooperativo? Está bueno, bueno, me gusta, Me gusta, Sega está poniendo las pilas, boludo. Yo trato Orange Box 2. Uff. Digo, me gustaba el Sonic 1. Me remaleaba. Yo jugué Sonic cuando jugué en la PSP en mi viaje egresado. Y bueno, cuando era chiquitito. Mira, el coso de morir es igual. Hace y se va para abajo. Sega, PC, vos Epic y Steam. ¡Vamos! ¿Dice? Ah, puta muestra. ¿Y esa quién era? Coming Fall 2023.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal
Va a salir a la
to
derecha
new and
alguien, ¿no?
legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to
¡Oh,
see,
Honkai!
an exciting new
¡Honkai!
character to space
Ya tenía,
fantasy
sí, yo también
RPGs.
tenía la
However,
Sega.
we don't just have a new peak
Lo
for
jugué ahí
current
en la,
players,
creo que en la
but
primera. No
also
sé,
for
no me acuerdo
those
si jugué
awaiting the
Sonic en la
game's
Sega.
release on
Pero que la tener no la tenía.
Take a look.
Jugaba al Marvel vs. Capcom y alguna que otra boludez más. Ahí está. Honkai Star Rail. Van a mostrar lo del parche, olvídate. No creo que muestren nada nuevo. Oh, no sé si. Silver Wolfa. La trolita esa. Guay. Reitero, el equipo de música de Honkai Star Rail es criminal. Debería meterlos todos presos. Ahí está, el. ¿Y este? El Luca. ¿No? Este le voy a tirar, ¿sabes cómo? Vi machito. Literalmente. Biomi. Pero este falta para que salga, ¿no? Ahí va. ¿PlayStation 5? No, estás jugando en lento. Ah, boludo. Coming for PlayStation 5. Ah, es verdad. Que no sea para PlayStation 5. Bueno. Pero veo re flaco. Capo, no hacen a ningún personaje de Genshin y Honkai gordo. Creo que el único más o menos gordo es Arataquito. Más o menos. De Genshin. Y de Honkai, ninguno. No leí. No escuché. ¿Quién era? ¿Qué es esto? No presté atención. ¿Ah, el Talos Príncipe? ¿O el SOP? Un nombre grandote como hacer, claro. Onda no es grandote, o sea, está recontra remasado el tipo. Pero es lo más parecido a gordo que hay. Es el SOP este. Este va a estar God, este juego, boludo. Va a estar God. Pero no, yo por las dudas no me quiero ilusionar. Circus. Doom Eternal Lost. No, es Dark Souls 4 este. Es la fusión de Dark Souls y Pinocho, literalmente. Waifu. Vamos, waifu. No tenía mujer Pinocho, ¿no? O sea... ¿Alguien femenino a quien importaba, no? ¿Del género opuesto? Más interno que nunca, la gran sorpresa. No, pues falta la Wing 2. Así que a partir de ahí después podemos teorizar sobre la gran sorpresa. Aparte lo va a decir él. He's the big announcement. Para mí van a mostrar o PD3 o algo locura. O GTA 6. No sé. Mira el paraguas. Lies of P. ¿Se había salido la launch date, no? La release date. Official release, septiembre 19. ¿Qué mes va a ser septiembre, ¿Qué mes, amigo? ¿Qué mes? Me parece por ese momento voy a dejar mi trabajo. Game Pass, Steam.
Demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time.
One Piece.
This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay on Real Engine 5. Here we go.
Dijo 5. Me iba a decir Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Iba a decir Budokai Tenkaichi 4, dije. Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Dije, no, dijo 5. Ay, pará, Unreal 5. No tiene nada que ver. Pero bueno, no creo que sea Dragon Ball. No creo que sea Dragon Ball. No creo que sea Dragon Ball, ¿no? No creo que sea Dragon Ball. No creo que sea Dragon Ball, ¿no? ¡No! ¡Oh, sí! No. A ver. Tiene estilo. Parece Akira Toriyama el que lo hizo. Se tiene los ojos así, ¿ves? ¡Eu! ¡Eu! Ah, pero no es. De los creadores de Dragon Ball. No es. Tranquilo. ¡Quieto todo el mundo! ¡Quieto todo el mundo! Acá no pasa nada. No es, tranquilo. Era un niño, hijo. Left 4 Dead 3. No, me vuelvo loco. Que te hace bueno también. Bocate que chiste. Es un 1% de Akira, es de él. ¿Pero qué? Es un. No es de pelea, ¿no? Es de aventura. No, pero sí, no manga suyo. Bueno, va a estar bueno. Si no es de pelea, va a estar bueno, boludo. Es un mecha. Pero bueno, eso. Sunland. No van a mostrar un detalle. ¡Es el maestro Roshi! Sí, túnel, claro, no van a mostrar nada. No van a mostrar nada, normal, van a mostrar un trailer así nomás. No, pero sí es un manga suyo. Es que Akira no quería hacer DB de pelea, lo orillaron en el... Está en desarrollo el Budokai Tenkaichi 4, pero... va a salir en 2047,
Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well.
Está muy bien el ritmo, una horita, vamos ya 40 minutitos. Yo pensé que íbamos a ver solo 3 juegos. Está muy bien, Pensando que casi que no iban a mostrar casi ningún juego de Xbox, de PlayStation y de Nintendo, porque ya tienen sus conferencias aparte. Está bastante bien. No es ninguno tan así impactante. Corte, una locura, pero aparte del mercado. ¡Ojo, Stray! ¡Stray 2! Ah, no. Es un mejunje de juegos. Pasa que no estoy prestando tanta atención a lo que dice. Por eso me emociona más. Ese es el Neon White, que lo tengo que probar todavía. Stray, lo tengo que jugar todavía. Este no tengo ni puta idea. El Outer Wilds también lo tengo que jugar, boludo. Dicen que es buenísimo. Dicen que es muy bueno. Annapurna. Bueno. Junio 29. Está bien. Me gusta mucho lo que es aventura. Y Akira Toriyama le pone eso.
PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always changing environment, massive scale, PvP, and the ability to transform into creatures.
Tiene nombre genérico de juego de celular, choto. Pero bueno, vamos a ver. Literalmente, trono y libertad. MMO. Pero puede estar bueno, a ver. A mí los Ark me gustó. Y lo volvería a jugar. Pero con amigos. Tipo solo por ahí me paro. ¿Tiró una fecha nueva que salía este? Trono y libertad. Bueno, pero mostrame gameplay. No. ¡Ojo! Salto de fe. Un águila se copia Assassin's Creed. The Storm is coming. I am the storm. Take up on. Tiene pinta de estar bueno, Prove your strength. Toda esa experiencia, lo que es experiencia multijugador, a mí me recuerda. Claim. de Tron. Era obvio. No, amigo. Broma, duales. Tron Leader. Y la fecha la tiraba allá, ¿no? Players Wanted. Signal for Touch Test. Ah, no tiró fecha. Steam, Xbox Series X y Play 5, no es para Play 4.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any.
Mira el de abajo que está right now. Los dinosaurios dice, las dinosaurias dice. Los dinosaurios dice la ramera del PlayStation.
New in development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
A ver, no presta atención. Uy. Dark Souls 4. No te imaginas. Nexon. Creo que esto está en oferta de Steam justo. Uy, amigo. ¿Qué es? Tipo Chivalry, ¿no? Que va a ser tipo todos jugadores. Ojo. Que sí, va a ser tipo Chivalry, ¿no? Que cada uno maneja un coso y es pelea de jugadores contra jugadores. O va a ser tipo un One Piece de estos de cosas, un Irure Warriors, un One Piece que te hace hacer un jugadores contra hordas. No, no, está levantando una bandera, creo que es PvP, Mira que hago. Warhaven. Bueno, está bien. Junio 19, junio 26. Tienes que play for free. Ojo, Este juego me da una bronca. Siempre muestra trailers y cosas. Está buenísimo y no sale más. Me da una bronca. Está buenísimo encima este juego. No, nunca sale la release date. Ni nunca tuve la oportunidad de jugarlo tampoco. Partida. Te da release. Hijo de puta, te da release. ¡Eh! 20 del 9.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to Stay Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with
el Dying 2.
Rolling out with the next
septiembre también. No, septiembre va a ser una puta locura, Septiembre va a ser una animalada de mes. No me va a dar el tiempo para jugar a todo, boludo.
Very soon you will get the deadliest summers to date.
¿Esto qué tiene que ver? No, este juego es una... Este va a ser una... Está bien, trábate. De hecho, se murió el stream de asco que hace el juego. Este va a ser una poronga, boludo. Es un MOBA de Crash, literalmente. Tiene una pinta de garcha. Ojalá me equivoque, pero tiene una pinta de garcha. A ver, el junio 20, ya sale. Va a ser una poronga. Pero por ahí lo jugamos. Seguramente free to play. ¿Qué es esto? Cyberpunk, no he tenido. Ah, GeForce. Conde Kangaroo. Luna. GeForce no. No console requiere. ¿No? Ah, esto es de los juegos en la nube de... O es una promoción del Game Pass. Es una promoción del Game Pass. Samsung Gaming Hub. Bueno. Ahí está. Ahora debería tener una bombita ahora. Ahí debería tener un Alan Wake 2 para mí.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2.
Ahí va.
He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Bueno, está muy como que sobrevalorado este juego, puede ser. ¡Ojo! Vino Cortesines, señores, boludo. Vino Gigachad vino,
We are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
13 años. 13 años el primer Alan Wake.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters.
Ojo.
It's a 50-50 split between them.
50
They are
Me imagino que uno
their
es
own
Alan, el despierto, y el otro es la mina que estaba jugando, o sea, que salía en el gameplay. Que es la herida, sale con la linterna, sí, la policía. No juega Alan Wake 1, tengo que jugarlo antes de que salga el 2. De hecho creo que lo regalaron en Epic, si no me equivoco. Mientras no salga en septiembre, todo va a estar bien.
The second character, tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story.
Está re nervioso, pobre.
Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey.
Hijo de puta, con el reloj de oro, todo en negro, bolsillo, o sea, mano en el bolsillo. No, no tenías plata, ¿no? La concha reputa de tu madre. No ibas a tener plata, ¿no?
And it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone.
Le pidió el reloj de oro a su
jefe. Everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her.
Está nervioso, está muy nervioso.
Then we open up the
no sabe inglés.
So that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on, and you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
En teoría, dijeron que en el Summer Game Fest de este año, que viene fin de año, van a anunciar el nuevo juego de From. Que no es un Dark Souls, se va a llamar Spellbound. Y va a tener... Va a ser un Dark Souls de magia, literalmente. Locura. Locura.
And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Ojalá salga bien, boludo. Ahí está. Se ve muy Resident Evil, boludo. Literalmente Resident Evil. Service Pistol, mira, podés disparar. Y creo que lo de abajo es batería, ¿puede ser? A ver si vemos que baja. O serán tiros, no sé. Parecen tiros. No, pero las balas están a la derecha. Hay 5 algo, no sé qué es ahí. 5 de algo. Se recargó la batería, ¿no?
Sounds like somebody's home.
Qué ambulancia de mierda. Sounds like somebody's home. Ahí volvió a bajar. Y ahora es la escena esa que mostraron en el trailer, que sale un bicho, rompe toda la pared y... Real Ninja in 5. Asma. Ahora sí, ahora sería un bicho y creo que rompió la pared. Ole. Sí, no, bro, es una sombra. O sea. Oh. Che, a la cabeza no te copas. Nice. El doble. ¡No! ¡Dispara de así! Es buenísimo. ¿Ves qué es la B? ¿La vida? Igual parece muy genérico. Pero no sé. Me gusta igual. Me gusta así lo que veo. Pero me es muy Resident Evil, literal. Con un poco el HD cambiado. Y en vez de zombies son fantasmitas. Hay luteo. Una escopeta. Ojo. ¿Eso? Un corazón. Tatuado de Hora.
Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Está bien.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story.
Boludo, es literalmente John Wick. Este trailer yo lo mismo. Lo del otro día, ¿no? En el PlayStation Showcase.
I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Octubre 17. También, más o menos. Agosto, septiembre, octubre. Mamadera, boludo, este año. A ver.
Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Ah, bueno. Co-op campaign del Warhammer Space Marines. Ojo, Ojo.
They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax.
El problema es que estos juegos salen carísimos. Tiene un re universo, boludo, los Warhammer, literalmente.
Reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Suena Galactic War. Este juego me encanta.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth.
Dijo co-op, ¿verdad? Never retreat. Never surrender. Parece un World War Z, pero de gente espacial, ¿no? O sea, del universo Warhammer. Ahí está. Competitivo de 3. Co-op campaign, 3 jugadores. Remnant-like. Uy, puede estar muy bueno, amigo. Puede estar muy bueno este, Aunque los FPS se mueren, pero Space Marine 2. Sí, puede estar muy bueno este, ¡No! ¡Mirá la figura! ¡Qué buena que está la figura, ¡Qué buena que está la figura! Oh, indie. No, acá está el rey. Kingdom 2 Crowns 3. Ya sería Kingdom 3 Crowns. No. No. Me encanta cómo... Me parece que es Kingdom 2 Crowns, pero 3 Crowns. Tiene pinta, ¿eh? Me encanta porque es todo el escenario 3D, pero los personajes son de 2D, así píxeles. Pero todo el escenario es 3D. Yes, your grace. Snowfall. Ah, no, se llama diferente. Yes, your grace. Snowfall. Wishing Snow. Puede estar bueno, ¿eh? Che, me está gustando lo que están mostrando. Ah, 2024.
Beautiful indie game. Yes, your grace. Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment,
Otro Saber
and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Me está gustando lo que están mostrando, ¿eh? Saber, Focus Entertainment. Otra vez. Me está gustando lo que están mostrando.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time.
Buena voz, ¿no?
Ruby.
On my mark.
¿Cooperativo 4?
4, 3, 2, 1.
John Carpenter, Toxic Coma. Bueno. Otro cooperativo, vamos. Es un Days Gone 2. Eso sí que vienen muy lento los zombies, ¿no? Eso sí, por favor. Hay que hablar de los FPS, ¿eh? Lo de los FPS hay que hablarlo. Es un tema... charlado. O puede estar bueno, boludo. Si es de así de... ¿no juego con amigos? Está bueno. Me recuerda mucho los bichos a los de Back 4 Blood 2024. Bueno. Tienen cosas a tocar. ¿Qué te iba a decir? Me recuerda mucho los bichos a los de Back 4 Blood. Así que son medio zombies mutados, gigantes.
John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers.
Todos los jugadores de Baldur's Gate dicen que es buenísimo hacer el Gatin. Pero... creo que está dirigido a un público muy específico, boludo.
Enver Gortash.
No sé si es por turno,
swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the
no
citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Agosto 31.
It was under control.
It isn't you I answer to. Gortash.
Septiembre va a ser una locura.
Is on tracks,
Septiembre de 2023 va a ser una locura ahora.
Can't wait to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean,
this is the box.
Okay. It has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Craven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors it in.
Me encanta, por el otro vino, el de Alan Wake vino súper arreglado, reloj de oro, traje. Este vino así nomás, se levantó y vino. Literalmente.
He's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go. Good reaction to the
Como
art.
si no lo supieran, boludo.
I
todo.
don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell us, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
He's we call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that in
es un poco honesto.
Tipo, and I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
I mean, the city is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're gonna tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
A ver. La release. Vamos a anunciar la release. Me parece, La release. La release date.
Nailing it. October 20th.
¡Locura!
Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work
¡Locura!
to do. Wrapping up the game.
Y hora de play. Así que
we got
no
our
jugar.
date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion of Black Desert Online.
Ah, ya lo vimos.
Mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Pocket Pair. Este es buenísimo. Es muy bueno este juego. Palworld. Es muy bueno este juego. Es muy bueno este juego. Posiblemente no. Una locura. No, una locura este juego, Que no sale en septiembre, por favor que no sale en septiembre, no sale en septiembre, no sale en Januari. Tengo ganas de jugarlo ya, este juego. Ya. ¿Qué es más de lo mismo? No. Este es otro. ¿También de la misma empresa también? ¿De Pearl Abyss? Ah, ¿este no es el Naraka Blade Point? ¿Expansión de algo? Que pinta otra cosa, pero muy parecida. Este juego japo lleno de... Entendido. Available June 14. Revenant tiene que estar así.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know.
Deep Rock Galactic. Cooperativo de 4. Se viene. Era mundo abierto, crafting. Eso que había dicho. Deep Rock Galactic.
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach.
Moria. Es algo de los anillos. ¿Es un Tower Defense? No, es un Survival, dijo. Mostrar un combate. Todo lo que sea el celular de ellos me lo... ¿Querés algo?
Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
The Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. Qué barbaridad. Qué barbaridad esta conferencia, Qué barbaridad esta conferencia. Todo juego así, juego ahí. Ahora que salían hablando de Spider-Man, juego ahí, pumba. Vamos 1 hora y 12. Está por terminar, me parece, ¿no? Están tirando todos los publishers. Falta lo de Fortnite que iban a mostrar, que dijeron. El Fortnite, el reveal de la season no sé cuánto. Y falta el último gran cosa que... No me quiero ni imaginar ese PIT si no me muero acá, Me infarto acá mismo.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Para que sigue esto, para que sigue. ¡Ojo! Este me suena. No. Genesis Rhapsody. We still don't know Sephiroth. Esto es celular, así que tampoco tanto. Por favor, paren de explotar esta franquicia, por favor. Paren de explotar esta franquicia, te lo pido, por favor. Come to me, y frito. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué, tío? Solamente es un deseo. Ever Crisis. Y así Android. No lo voy a jugar.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito if you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack.
Free burrito de Taco Bell.
Gotcha. All right. Now here's a look at the game we debuted last
Levante un micrófono por la cabeza.
Vanishers, Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Ghost Hunters. Che, pará, se nos está yendo la mierda la conferencia, ¿no?
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers.
Cop de dos?
We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Este no tira fecha para mí. Este no tira fecha para mí.
Every bloody time.
Vanisher. Este estaba ahí que son los primeros juegos. En 2023, evidentemente no tiene fecha. Yakuza.
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Yakuza, ¿no? Yakuza nuevo. Está dando frío. De hecho, no, Yakuza, ¿no? ¿O es el que no habían anunciado ya? Oh, otra saga que me debería empezar a jugar. Like a Dragon Gaiden. The Man Who Erased His Name. Remember, creo. Sega. Debería jugar también los Yakuza en algún momento.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m.
A ver si puedes tener juda, bueno, en algún lugar. Me parece que esta conferencia está dejando en pelotas a Xbox, ¿eh? ¿Me parece? Hay que ver, a ver Xbox, pero... Mamma mía esta conferencia, ¿eh? A Play ya se la cogió. Evidentemente se la cogió para ir.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
Acá rentó una puerta con un puñetazo.
How long has it been now? 3 years, 2 months and 17 days.
Voy a sacarlo. Le decía que iba a sacar los comentarios, pero no.
What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here.
Subnautica 3.
Someone there?
Subnautica 2. Juego relacionado a subnáutica que no tenga subnáutica de nombre. Juego marítimo promedio. Under the waves. Bajo las olas. Agosto 29. Agosto, septiembre.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Para jugar a todo. El tema es tiene un nuevo COD, ¿no? ¿Cosa? ¿Este año? New Urban Playground. ¡No, mapa! Resurgence Nemesis Battle Royale in Season. Free to play. Me tengo que decir que los Battle Royale creo que Warzone es el más divertido de todos. Ese y junto a los Royale mis preferidos. Season 4, Play Free, junio 14. Ya mismo.
Season 4
9,
next
10,
week. Today
11, 12,
is a
13,
big
14.
day for video games, but also a huge
días.
day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
No entendí nada lo que dijo, pero es una colabo de Xbox con Porsche. Mira, la Xbox de cosas de Porsche. Qué feos colores, ¿no? Que tiene la Xbox.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right. Next, Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game.
Otro Farm Simulator. Yay, Stardew Valley like. Me reponen ese juego.
Announced for Nintendo Switch. There's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well.
Pero no con ese estilo gráfico.
Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in.
Cuando ya es muy...
There's something more I've been itching to explore.
Cuando ya es muy profundo, como que me da paja este juego.
Realms where magic comes to
Stardew Valley es simple.
As long as we're prepared, we can face anything.
También pelea. Literalmente.
So, what do you say?
Stardew Valley con magia.
There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
¡Septiembre 8! ¡Ah!
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and final enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Oh, relleno.
Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Geoff, some people lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Geoff.
No
but
offense.
sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Ay, el momento cringe de cosa fue.
I don't have an ideal hand.
El momento cringe fue ese.
But that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register.
Arthur Legends Rise. ¿Secuela del que yo jugué? Del King Arthur... no sé cuánto. Estaba bueno, era por turnos, pero estaba muy bueno.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. Fight with honor.
Es un juego de celular.
Vanquish the wicked.
Pero bueno, por ahí puede ser.
Prove worthy of your legacy.
Sí, parece celular. King Arthur Legends Rise. Era de celular, evidentemente. ¿Algo de Riot? No, no es Riot.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight.
Es el estilo de Riot.
You rallied to protect the beacon.
Torchlight.
And paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were.
Le veo un crono,
Who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Oh, para el like. Wayfinder es el juego, ¿no? Ruined King. Wayfinder, sí, se llama así, evidentemente. Become a Founder. No te Design. Airship Syndicate. Todavía tengo que jugar al de Fortnite. ¿Ah? ¿Call of Duty Fortnite colabo? ¿Assassin's Creed y Fortnite colabo? ¿Fortnite y 90 colabo? ¿Juego de los 90 colabo? ¿Fortnite y AK-47 colabo? ¿Fortnite y Sekiro colabo? Unreal Editor for Fortnite. ¿Unreal y Fortnite colabo?
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Sí, estos juegos no me llaman.
Project under construction.
Muy bien, pero estos juegos no me llaman. Star Nexus, bien.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
No me gustan los juegos espaciales. Me gusta para nada los juegos espaciales. Voy a poner una mala vibra. Space Trash Scavenger. Wishlist.
Captain's log. Stardate 43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
Otro juego espacial.
And the crew is standing by for contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender.
Es una locura este costo, que eso hubo 1 hora y media.
Resistance is futile.
Bueno, revelo un pito.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun.
Uy.
Swung a little wide.
¿Qué peli esto?
Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music?
No, el tema.
She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go? Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
But you said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Twisted Metal, pico por ahí. New serie. Es un pico. Bueno, está. Una serie.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack-and-slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year to PC.
No paran. Vale, Hades, ¿no? No hubiera mostrado en Xbox. Deberían, ¿no?
Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me. You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Lisfanga.
Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Warrior, coming 2023. Steam PC. Okay, está bien.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
No está la fecha. Pensé que estaba la fecha. Dijo December.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Es original.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir. Prepare to repel boarders! Airship's got a toxic! Action station! Action station!
Botita, ¿no?
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Reaccionians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
No, ¿dónde está yendo? una goma. Con de arma, amigo, porque no pegas una goma.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Immortal Fabeum, julio 20. ¡Julio 20! Finales del mes que viene también. Locura.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Fortnite. El pescado tiene que salir en todos los trailers de Fortnite, boludo, literalmente. ¿Predator? ¿De vuelta? ¿Exoprimer? Jurassic Park, ¿no? Ah, no. Ah, wow. Debatamos, ¿en qué momento Fortnite va a dejar de ser rentable para Epic Games? Se activó la trampa. Transformer. Ya estaba, ¿no? Igual. Optimus Prime. ¿Ya estaba? ¿Había colado con Optimus Prime? Oh. Guay, Battle Royale. Bueno. 0 win.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
P3.
This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
P3.
The rumors were true.
P3.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Ya, sorpresa, Final Fantasy. No, me esperé a P3. Va a seguir en otra conferencia. ¿Pero qué pasa? ¿No están todos muriéndose, boludo?
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've
El 1
done
no,
to it,
o sea, la primera parte no me gustó extremadamente mucho.
But in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Pero seguramente juegue esta, si tengo tiempo.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been? And you're asking me this? This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe.
Y nosotros estábamos diciendo GTA 6, PD3, boludo.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Well now.
¿Es un tema de 5 años?
Angered it more like.
¡Ojo! Red no jugable.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest
No,
and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Otra vez el pelado cabete. Ojo. Están usando, creo que. Quiere decir que el mismo motor que el Final Fantasy XVI, pero sí. Es el mismo motor del Final Fantasy XVI, definitivamente. Seguramente no juegue. Sufi. No puedo jugar el DLC, o sea, sí lo jugué el DLC, pero no lo pasé. Me aburrió terriblemente mucho.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear,
Tiene que tirar a release.
those you
No,
love.
que vamos.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Final Fantasy V Rebirth. ¡Con 2 discos! ¡2 discos!
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024
Bueno,
to
ahí está.
PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone.
20 años de los Game
See you
Awards,
soon.
Ah, no, 10 años. Bueno, muy bien la conferencia, muy pero que muy bien estuvo. Muy buena conferencia, muy bueno. 1 hora, casi 2 horas de coso, 1 hora y 48. Casi 2 horas literalmente. Un montón de juegardos. Pero juegardos mal. No me arrepiento de haberme tomado el día. Muy, pero que muy buena conferencia, la verdad. Muy buena conferencia. La verdad. Espectacular la conferencia. Muy buena. Muy buena. Es decir. Espectacular. 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 Gente, lo dejo por acá. Espero que hayan disfrutado. Después voy a subir esto a YouTube, así se lo tienen ahí resubido y todo ahí rico. Y nada, gente, los quiero. Nos vemos en el siguiente directo, que espero mañana o pasado, pues no sé si mañana. Así que bueno, vemos. Gente, nos vemos. Chau. Cuídense. Adiós.